well done.
Today Honor have released their full press release on the Honor Magic 8 Lite, so I'm able to give you my first impressions and a little bit more information. It's screen on time. Okay, firstly I'm going to talk about durability. Much of this was in my teaser video I did a few days ago. The Honor Magic 8 Lite will be the most durable device on the market, offering an industry first SGS 5-star rating. Comprehensive reliability certificate. I haven't personally drop tested the device, but it can be dropped from up to 2.5 meters. That's a further half a meter from the 7 Lite's amazing durability.
It's nothing happens, and the cigarette also works really well. You can do it again.
I'll showcase some of the next part, which is a 3-layer water resistant structure which enables it to handle extreme water environments, from rinsing, splashing, thick and even dirty water. Also high temps up to 10 seconds.
Some images that I can show you. And a little bit of information. It's screen on time. The Magic 8 Lite introduces Honor Ultra Bounce anti-drop technology and new ultra deep temper glass, achieving an industry first SGS triple resistance premium performance certificate. Wow. Now this goes alongside its SGS 5-star comprehensive reliability certification, meaning it can withstand drops from heights of up to 2.5 meters onto certain surfaces. That's pretty amazing. Not long ago you'd have to buy a really rugged case or a rugged phone to get this type of drop resistance. Now,
one eternity later.
hello there. I've got the Honor Magic 8 Lite in for review, but sadly I can't put Honor Magic 8 Lite in for review. I can't give you too much information right now. Honor has, however, given me some images that I can show you.
Hot and steamy.
There's the light for the...
Also, even with the cold water, so now it's like the ice water, but we still can do something.
Taylor Swift underwater. Yeah, who would have thought?
The day after my teaser video, Honor did drop another teaser around the battery. Now sadly I did get this information, but it dropped in my spam on my email, but I'll showcase it here in this video instead. So the Honor Magic 8 Lite has a 7500 mAh silicon carbon battery. This is one of the industry leading in the UK, and claims from Honor is after 6 years the battery retention will be above 80%. That's pretty amazing. Another claim from Honor is 3-day battery life. Now, I personally couldn't get that amount from this device, but I could safely say I can get at least 2 days. Generally I would get about a day and a half, because I'm a slightly heavier user. I can imagine lighter users would get nearer the 3 days. Now I'll quickly put on the screen some of the lab testing Honor have done.
52.5 hours of music, 23.8 hours of online video playback, 16.8 hours of gaming, 12.3 hours of video chat, all on a single charge. That's pretty amazing.
Now I haven't tested all them claims myself, but I can safely say the battery is very good. Now, another thing Honor have put into this battery tech is multi-point temperature monitoring. The battery can perform well in temperatures from minus 30 degrees all the way up to 55 degrees. So no matter where you like to take your holidays, you're going to be good. With the massive 7500 mAh battery, the Magic 8 Lite can actually be a really good power bank in an emergency, with its reverse wired charging at 7.5 watt. Now I'll show you how easy it is with my V5 here. Just grab a C to C cable and get it plugged in. Easy. Of course, the V5's also got this feature, so that's charging the 8 Lite. I'll quickly showcase that you can change the settings. Put that to charge only. And you'll see now it's now charging the V5. What a great feature. Now, I think an even better use case of this is when you've got buds that are low. With their smaller batteries, they're nice and easy to charge up on the go. So here is my Honor Open Buds, and you'll see in a minute it will start charging them. It's only got a little indicator light there, so I'll put it a bit closer to the camera. There you are, it's charging. Fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the camera. For this part, I thought I'd use the phone itself. This is recording 4K 30 on the main lens. Now I'll show you some examples. I'm at Mead Open Farm today testing out the Honor Magic 8 Lite. This is the selfie cam 1080p 30, it's capped at that. How does it sound? How's the stabilisation? Looks pretty good to me. Let me know what you think. Just realised you can actually do noise reduction. How does the mic sound now? I'm just going to turn it off so you can tell the difference. Noise reduction off. Probably a bit louder now. Right, now to test out the main camera. This is capped at 4K 30, so a little bit higher than what the selfie can do. How does that look? How's stabilisation? How does the mic sound on the Honor Magic 8 Lite? Lovely weather here in the UK, raining and grey, beautiful.
Kids in the middle and everyone can see me. I'm pretty cool, you don't want to miss this face. I know, I'm loving the skirt, that is fabulous, so much sparkle, I love a bit of sparkle. There we go, come on and use all available space for me. There we go, we've got loads of space over there, fill up over there. As long as you can see me, we're all just bunching up, don't worry. There we go.
5 more minutes. Oh, goodness gracious me. Was I asleep?
Yes, Father Christmas.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, hello everyone.
Yeah. Keep pushing. Make it nice and warm. Very cold. Good, you're going to do well. Stuffing your own teddy bear. Huh? Want to help you? Keep going.
So you can have dual video, but it is limited to 1080p, 30 frames per second. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You've got loads of different options there. See if I can change that while we're recording. Yes, you can. Wow, look at that. So I'll run through a few of the options. Pretty cool. The selfie camera is pretty decent in good light, as you can see here. The main camera is the star of the show and gives good level of detail and nice colour reproduction. I've also found that the main camera is not bad in both good lighting and when it gets low light as well. The ultra wide, however, is pretty bad in low light, but it's okay in good lighting though. Pose shots and still subjects come out great, however I find that this camera does struggle when there's moving subjects at times, even the main cam. There's no dedicated telephoto, but the main does okay at 3x in my opinion. Although at times the AI is pretty evident with the processing. Now in the camera settings in More, you'll see an interesting feature is underwater mode. I'm going to show you what this comes out like. Here we go. So these shots are taken through water and through a glass vase. When you take that into account, the images aren't actually too bad. I would love to test it on holiday by the pool, but sadly that's not possible right now. Sorry about that. I wish I could. Now for the screen, the gateway to your world, because I know the phone is your world right now in the world we live in. So the 8 Lite features a 6.79 inch screen. Of course it has the usual icon from Honor, and then it's an OLED. Yeah baby. It's ultra high resolution at 1.5K and it supports 1.07 billion colours. Needless to say, the image is nice and sharp on there. For me it's a flagship level display. You've got really narrow bezels and you've got a screen to body ratio of 94.6%. It's pretty standard nowadays, but you've got 120Hz refresh rate on the screen. Nice for your scrolling on TikTok. Now but get this though, it has an industry leading 6000 nits peak brightness. And as I mentioned, but something really to note, because other brands aren't doing this, Honor give you 3840Hz PWM dimming. As mentioned, this is kind of flagship specs. You're getting a lot with this device. And in my opinion, Honor probably do the best screens around. While we're on the screen, you do have a fingerprint scanner, which is under the screen, and we also have face unlock with the selfie cam. Both I found very reliable. Snapdragon 6 Gen 4. Now, as a Snapdragon insider, there's no way I could not talk about the chipset. Now, the 7 Lite previously had the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, so this is quite a bump, giving you 29% better on performance on the GPU and 11% increase on the CPU. Super power efficient, which helps with the battery life. And just like the 7 Lite could, you can boost the RAM from 8GB to 16 with virtual RAM using Honor's RAM Turbo Tech.
That's pretty cool naming it RAM Turbo Tech.
And again, just like the 7 Lite had, you have 512GB of storage as standard. I feel like every brand should be doing this now, and it's fantastic that Honor give you this value. Now, I'm not a gamer, so I haven't truly tested hardcore games on this device, but what I will say is, around the UI is very slick, very smooth. I had 0 stutters, which some people would expect from a lower end chipset, but honestly the 6 Gen 4 is fantastic. It really is buttery smooth with that 120Hz refresh rate added on top as well. One thing I will say though is more intensive tasks like Lightroom, which I have tested, do take a little bit longer, and things like the AI features. But this is to be expected because it's not a flagship chipset, but it's more than reasonable for your everyday use. If you saw my teaser video, you'll know that in the UK it's coming in 3 different colours. What colours are they, Saoirse?
Midnight black and forest green and reddish brown.
Cool. And which colour's your favourite?
And my favourite colour's blue and pink. What?
Saoirse, what do you think of the Magic 8 Lite?
The screen's cool and the phone's cool and the camera's nice.
Cool. Thanks, Saoirse. Is that good?
Yeah, can we watch the episode now?